This is Yazo, the finesse god, and we don't stop. So here it is. I'm gonna finesse y'all with another story time. So this story time is gonna be the time. We're just gonna call this story time. I beat his ass. So that's what we're gonna call it. And this story, I'm not gonna use no names because I still don't want problems with this guy. So let's just keep it as that. So we're gonna say his name was, let's call him Juanito. Alright, so Juanito, alright, so just to give you a description of who was there, basically at the fight, it was me, Juanito, my boy Mally God, Trash Nasty Gaming, I know him as Ant, so we're just gonna call him Ant, my boy Anthony, and John. No, John was there. My boy Adolfo. So basically, who was there? It was just those people I named. So, me and this boy, we had an issue, and our issue was first he was very racist. You know, he was a racist ass boy. For me, we don't do racism over here, but so that was my issue with him. But then I have a thing with family. You don't mess with family. So my thing with family, if you mess with family, it's like you mess with all of us type thing. And I wasn't taking that whole disrespecting the fam type shit. And he was talking about my cousin's mom and all that. That's supposedly what happened, but you know, we'll never know his side of the story. But basically, that's how it worked out. And then so it was this one particular day. We were supposed to fight plenty of times, but that just never happened. That those plans always fell through. There was a bunch of times, but it was just one particular day. We were in gym class, and we were just, me and him just constantly arguing, like, nah, shut the fuck up, you bitch, bro. It was just all types of like kiddie games, you feel me? And we wasn't really like, it wasn't really beef in the gym. But then he said something to me, and I just got mad. I was like, no, I know where you live. I could pop up at any point. Like, don't try me. Like, and then he was like, you know what? Let's fight after school. I was like, word? Bet. Like, you gonna get your ass beat on. You swear I'm soft. So what happened with me and him, I went straight to Trash Nasty's house that day. I wasn't even worried about him, and that's legit. Like, I was not worried, cause like I wasn't even thinking about him. I was thinking about playing some games, and that's what happened. So me and Trash Nasty and a bunch of other people, Mally God, and a lot of people can check out his YouTube. His YouTube is Pooty300. Yeah. You can check out his YouTube, Pooty300. You can check out his channel. His channel is I mean, it's a bunch of fuck shit. It's basically you like really cheeks. This Trash Nasty does the same thing, so I'm sure you can find the same thing there. But feel me, so I'm almost next playing GTA, you feel me? We were sharing controllers at the time, so feel me, I'm just waiting to play some GTA. Like, so I'm waiting to play GTA. Mally God gets a text message on his iPod from Marstown's Thought, the Thought of Marstown. So, you know, he's like, what does this Thought want from me? So he opens the text and says, oh, blah blah blah, tell YAZO to come to the block cause Juanito wants to fight him. So yeah, I changed the name, Ant. So I'm like, word? I'm first one out Anthony's house, or Trash Nasty, or whatever you guys want to call him. I'm first one out the crib. I'm walking, right? I'm speed walking. Trash Nasty is in the back like, oh my god, let's get it, Chirac, we're about to have a fight, let's go. So that's basically what him and Mally God are saying. And then when I'm walking, I immediately see my target, right? I take off my book bag, all that, feel me? I'm like, let's go. We walk around in a circle for what, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, because he would not. He was the type, he wasn't wanting to get his hits. He didn't want me to hit him. Like, he thought he was a fighter, feel me? you not a fighter when it comes to YAZO, so you probably most likely gonna lose when it comes to me. But that's real shit. But nigga, he tried to fight, so you feel me? I'm not letting going. This shit ain't for none. Like, you know how we rock, man. This YAZO from the block. So, you know, we're standing around in circles. I get tired. So after a while, I'm bink, popped on him, right? I'm giving him the work, bruh. I got him huddled up. I'm just giving him shots. I'm feeding him shots. And he was in kind of like a standing fetal position and wouldn't let me get to his face. But, you know, I made way to get to his face. And, so, you know, I'm getting to his face. I'm boom, 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 boom. I'm hitting him in his face, right? This nigga, he backs away. He's like, you don't want me to hurt you, do you? So I'm like, hurt me, bruh. This is the point of a fight. Let's fight, bruh. So I'm giving him work again. You know, I'm Speedy Gonzalez with the hits, bruh. So I'm giving him that work, that wet willy. Pause. No homo, that sounded kind of gay. But I'm giving him that work, right? Boy runs, right? I'm like, no, you caused this on yourself. Stop walking away, my boy. You asked me to come here. I'm not wasting no time. So my boy, he keeps walking. Anthony's in his face, and he's like, well, stop, bro, stop running. Juanito says, move, nigga. And then all you hear is Anthony say, what? You know who I am? I'm Big OG, bro. I'm Big OG. From Chirac, bro. You don't know me. I'm Big OG. In the midst of me laughing, I'm like, Anthony really need to move out my way. I'm about to attack this fool. So I grab Juanito by his backpack and I throw him, right? He takes off his backpack. We scrambling again. He runs. He runs from me, right? He's like, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna kill you. And he runs. Pebs of metal, like 10 feet lead pipe. Like, he was really, like, you know, one of them bars to, like, the swings that holds the swing set up? It was one of those. Like, he was really about to do something with it. So, you feel me? I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga about to do with a 10 feet lead pipe? Like, and here's exactly what I told my mom. My mom was like, what did you do with when you had the pipe? I ran towards him. And that's basically the case for everybody who was with me that day. Anthony, he was like, let's jump this nigga. Mally God was like, let's jump this nigga. Everybody had that same mentality. Let's jump this nigga. Malachi, the part that really had me laughing in that situation when he had the pipe was Malachi picked up a broomstick. A broken broomstick. That's the part that had me with the most humor. So, you know, I'm thinking Malachi's about to get knocked out because he just decided out of random to pick up a fucking broomstick. So, you know, he walks home. He gets to his house by the time I'm around him because I feel like he was scared at most. Probably was, because here's how the story gets better. He locks himself in the house. Pooty 300, we'll just call him Pooty, he picks up a skateboard, right? So, I'm thinking, is he about to throw the skateboard at the house? Like, I'm thinking he's about to throw the skateboard at the house, right? No. He throws the skateboard on a hill, tries to break it. Doesn't work. So, Juanito's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, come outside so you can kill him so I can finish you off, bruh. I'm not done. I got his energy. So, you know, I'm steady trying to get him to come outside. This random lady, right? She's like, what's going on? This lady, and she had her daughter with her. She's like, what's going on? And oh shit, I died. I'm automatically thinking, she's about to call 12. Me, squad runs, right? We talking to some Tatianas, you feel me? Some Tatianas, some thoughts. So, I'm like, some thoughts? I mean, thoughts, they females. So I'm macking with thoughts. The thoughts are like, oh my god, I've never seen this side of Yasir. Oh my god. I was like, I mean, thank you, you feel me? That's my suave. That's how we roll. But, feel me? I wasn't rocking with the thoughts like that. But, feel me? So I'm conversating with the thoughts. So my boy Adolfo come. We're like, let's check out the situation, see if he about to come out. No, that was not the situation. Old boy was there with his moms, and that just made us take a real. That made me want to run really fast. So, you know, I run. And I do what I did. I ran. Me, Anthony, Malachi, Pooty 300. We booking it. Because all we hear is... And like I told y'all, when I hear skirt, I think of police, police. Pooty 300 falls and trips. He's rolling in dirt. I'm handling my business, me, Malachi in the front. And let me give you a description of how Malachi runs. Malachi is slow. So me, Malachi, we in the front, we hauling. We is hauling, booking, finessing the footwork, bruh. Me, Malachi, hit the 50, bruh. Nah, not even the 50. We hit the 100, bruh. No, we're getting chased by this one skinny cop. The one skinny cop run like he smokes cigarettes all day. And then this other cop that's in front, is this one chubby one. I'm like, I could just finesse him, right? I could finesse him. I could do my little football jukes. You know, I was nice in my days. You feel me? Ooh, ooh. You know, finesse him, right? No, that was definitely not the case, because I just stopped running. Because he said, hey, stop that. I thought he was pulling out a gun. And when a cop pulls out a gun, like I said yesterday, cops killing niggas like they just popping Tic Tacs, like it's nothing. So, feel me? I see him. I think he reaching for something. Like, he's like, stop running, you're resisting. He got us all in a huddle, right? So we talking, we waiting for everybody to come. Hey, he steady question. Hey, why you guys running? Huh? Who's it to run? Me, Malachi says, I just don't like police. And that was a good answer at that moment. You feel me? That was a great answer. My boy helped me out. You feel me? And then Anthony said that, and then he kept asking for the names. The cop kept coming to me because I felt like the cop got a description of me, right? I don't think the cop got a very good description, because he kept asking, hey, where's Yasir? And thank God for Pooty 300, because he lied, and I respect him so much. He was like, oh no. And shout out to him, because they really lied for me. And they said, I think he went up the hill. And that was the best lie, because I was standing right in front of the cop's face. I wanted to give him a nice smile and say, fuck you, buddy. But nah, I couldn't do that. But, feel me? As, the cop did some bogus shit. He was like, for y'all running, I'm gonna give y'all a little test. If me and my partner beat one of your friends in a race, then, y'all going to the station. We locking y'all up. So, thank God for Adolfo too in that situation, because Adolfo was booking. Them cops was slow, bro. He smoked them. But, yeah, so I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to get in trouble with the cops. I run and sit down because I'm hyperventilating. I'm tweaking, bro. I'm trying to breathe. The boys roll back, right? They drive back. They said they returned first Pooty 300's ID. Why the fuck was he carrying an ID on him? Because they could have just identified me from there. But, he had a school ID and all that, and what basically happened there was one of the other cops was like, hey, come here, when y'all see Yasir Joy, tell him it's either he turns himself in or we're coming to his house. Thank God they didn't clear up my new address with my old address, because I think they popped up on my old address. Thank God for that. But so you know, I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to go to do some jail time. So I'm running to my where my dad's at, a normal spot my dad usually be at. So I'm talking to him. I'm knocking on the door. Sorry guys, I dropped the headset. My headset was fucking up. But you feel me? I'm knocking on the door 5-10 times. You feel me? The nigga answers. He's like, why the fuck you knocking so damn much? I was like, I just got in trouble with the cops. He's like, what the fuck did your dumb ass do now? I was like, I got into a fight, bruh. So he was like, didn't I tell your ass to go straight home? You always trying to fight somebody. So I was like, alright, I'm going straight home. He was like, my dad's always been protective from me because he knows how I am, but like it was always some good shit. But all I see is this nigga says he's on some shit to where it's like if the cops come, call me, hit me up automatically so that you know, we can handle this situation if the cops come. So I'm like, alright, got it. So I hit up I'm me, Trash Nasty, and Mally got her walk into my house, right? When I get home, I act like it's nothing, bruh. I'm on the phone watching Vines, Mighty Duck too. Shout out him. We should go watch him. He funny. So I was there. I was listening to Chirac music. You know, me and Anthony sharing what types of tastes we like in music, cause that was like when Anthony like first moved to my block. You feel me? So you feel me? We just getting to know my man. Pause. But you feel me? So when we did that, you know, we just listening to music. They like, alright, bro, we just gonna leave you. You feel me? They basically said, fuck you, my boy. We gonna leave you here, let the cop pick you up, then dust you, and then we just gonna be there for support. You feel me? Free YAZO. And that's actually how I got the nickname YAZO, cause Ant was like, yo, if you go to jail, I'm gonna be like, free YAZO. You know how we rock, man. Free the guys. So yeah, that's how I got YAZO. If anybody wondering, probably not. But so that happened, and then I told my mom. She's like, you dumbass, always fighting, bruh. So when I missed a day of school, because at first I was scared. I was like, what if the cops pick me up at school? But then the day I go to school, it's a whole investigation. Apparently, I almost said his name. Juanito went to the nurse's office, said his head was hurting from the fight. But that happened. And then I'm in writing enrichment. It's basically like a writing class, like language arts, with a Trash Nasty. We get a call from the dean of students. We're gonna say his name is Mr. James.
Or Mr. Clayton.
No, we're gonna call him Mr. James. So Mr. James, and I'm throwing a quotation marks because that's not really his real name. If y'all dumb, but Mr. James calls, and they're basically asking Trash Nasty what happened the day of the fight. So when I get in there, it's a whole, like, this time was draining. It was draining. I didn't get lunch because of that investigation. But what happens is he basically lied to get me in more trouble. He said I beat him with the skateboard in his head.
Who said that?
Juanito. So basically he's trying to, you know, lie and get me in more trouble than I really was trying to get in. So, you know, I'm not going for that. You feel me? I'm definitely not going for you. Definitely trying to get me locked up. So, I'm gonna tell you how me and Mr. James's conversation went. He calls me in his office. I'm like, hi, how are you? You know, basically like just small talk. And then it gets to he was like, so what happened the day of the fight with you and Juanito? So I say, my mom told me not to talk to you unless she's on the phone. So he calls my mom, and then we're having the conversation there. He's asking me about why did I beat him with a skateboard or something like that. And then I'm just explaining my side of what actually happened. So what happens there is my mom's like, you know what? Instead of waiting for the cops to come to us, we're just gonna go to the police office. So my mom picks me up from school early to take me to the police office. Now, I wasn't really going because, you feel me? Like I said yesterday, I don't like talking to 12. I don't talk to 12. Like, 12 want to know some information I don't know. So, you feel me? I'm not trying to talk to the cops, you feel me? And when 12, we get to the police station, you know, we're stating our claims so we can get into what somebody had charged. And the funny thing about this story, the cop that told us to write out it happened was the same cop that almost tried to lock me and Mally God and Eom up. So that's what happened. That's a crazy story that made me think in my head, oh, I might actually get locked up. Hopefully he doesn't remember me. But that happened. And then So we're writing. Me and my mom. We're writing out. My mom's writing out what I'm telling her about my side of the story. So, you know, we handed the paper in, basically like school shit. But we hand the paper in, and we tell. The guy tells us how would this work out. Tells us how this whole thing will work out. Say either, you know, there's gonna be like a court hearing and all that. So, no, sorry if you hear me smacking, but basically you might hear me. There might be a court hearing, which wouldn't really work out. As court, nigga, nobody beat for court. But feel me, there was a court hearing, and then basically that would be it. My mom takes me home, you know, we get something to eat. My mom's like, what if you actually get locked up? You know what probation is for you, like kids your age? You can't go to parties until like you're 18. And I was like, it didn't really dawn on me. But then, long story short, nothing really happened. Just, the moral of the story is don't pick a fight with a fuckboy who you know gon' snitch. So, that's basically the story. That's the moral of the story. So thank you guys for attending this story. See y'all next time for the next story, and I'm out. Technical difficulties, niggas.